Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. We are in my bedroom today because I'm going to be giving you guys a little tour of my bedroom. So, a little story about my bedroom. I literally put together this bedroom in 2 weeks. Before I was having my very first meetup here, which was actually my birthday party, I looked at my bedroom and I saw that I literally just had a mattress on the floor because I had completely dismantled the room trying to see how I was going to do it. I had 1,001 ideas. I was constantly going back and forth on Instagram trying to figure out what I wanted to do, what my aesthetic was going to be, and this time it was crunch time. So I spent that whole time doing wallpaper, sourcing different types of items, like trying to figure out how I was going to hit those historic elements. I finally picked like a romantic gothic theme, and I said, okay, I know I want silver, I know I want red, I know I want black, and that was all. So it was a fight for my life, but I did it. I was so excited throughout the whole process. I was updating on Instagram, updating on my stories, FaceTiming my friends to see, like, get their ideas on how different things were gonna look. I went to so many different stores just trying to find a good carpet to go with the couch. It was a whole entire thing, but I am so happy and I love how everything came out. I've of course added a few things here or there since the party happened, but pretty much the whole room is the same. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you through and show you what I have now and also talk about a little bit of my plans for the future. And a little bit towards the end, we're going to go back to my living room and I'm going to show you just a few things that I've gotten to kind of update that space and make it look a little bit more historically and aesthetically pleasing. I went antiquing. I've been on winter break, so I went antiquing like every single day, and I found a lot of really beautiful, 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 fantastic pieces that I'm really, really excited to show you guys. So like the other rooms in my place, the wallpaper choice was very, very important. I was able to do all of this wallpaper in just 3 days, most of which was spent on FaceTime with my friends so that I wouldn't completely lose my mind. And I am very happy with how it came out. It's nice and thick, it's beautiful, it's shimmery, it's everything that I wanted in a wallpaper. So I knew that I wanted a nice reading/photo area, so I had 2 more portraits commissioned by Tea and Tyranny on Etsy, and again I had them printed using the website canvaschamp.com. I love all of the details on the portraits, and the resemblance to these was actually very well done. They actually look exactly like me. This crown I purchased at a Value Mart weeks before I started the decorating process, and I placed it in the center of the portrait so that it looks like they're both looking at the crown. And when I'm sitting down on the couch, the crown sits just above my head, and it is so satisfying. These lamps are a set of 3 and were actually a gift from somebody in my comm. And they're sitting on twin side tables I got from my mom, along with this nice little heart that was a birthday gift, and it's full of lace. The detail on these lamps is so beautiful, and they match my aesthetic perfectly. They create a nice glow that's bright enough for reading on the couch or creating a nice, relaxing, romantic atmosphere when I'm in bed. And speaking of beds, this California King is covered in a nice black lace canopy that I got from Amazon that took me quite a good while to put together. And I draped some roses along the sides to keep with all of the romantic themes that are seen throughout the room. I went simple for the bedspread and chose a deep red blanket and pillow set. The throw pillows were created by purchasing $3 pillow covers and off-season discounted holiday pillows from a Value Mart. Although they were inexpensive, they've held up to frequent washes with no trouble, and I am happy with that. I purchased this bed skirt from Amazon, as well as a tall bed frame so that the underside of the bed can be used for storage. And my bed is also the place where I receive most of my daily bites from my new kitten, Arabella. This portrait I purchased a few days ago for only $1 from an antique shop, as well as this beautiful washstand. Out of all of the pieces I've collected over the years, this one is definitely my favorite. The details are so exquisite, and you cannot tell me that I didn't have one just like this in a past life. I 1000% plan on using it. I am going to fill it with roses and fresh water, and we are going to be great. So like my headboard, my dresser is another one of the modern pieces that I decided to hold on to. I added some of the leftover wallpaper to the dresser, as well as more roses to keep the theme tied in. These mannequin heads are from my old pink room. I just painted them black, and I used them to hold some of my bigger headdresses. And these perfume bottles were purchased from Hillwood on my last birthday. Since I couldn't pick just one of them, of course I had to get the whole case. They are so shimmery and so beautiful and so delicate that I'm actually afraid to use them for actual perfume, but they look good on this mantle. Here I've started collecting pictures of all my historical film hubbies. So far I just have Eric from Phantom of the Opera and of course Mr. Darcy, but I am planning to add more. I also have my bird cage and my little glass strawberry. And inside of the strawberry, I've written down things to do when I'm kind of struck with melancholy, like watching one of my favorite shows or working on one of my novels. In my room, I also have 2 bookshelves that have a mixture of books and dolls. So on this bookshelf, I have the top space for all of my lovely ladies, as well as some jesters and bonnets from my Triple Fortune collection. I have a few hardcovers here, some statues, and a few manga volumes, along with my haughty twin dolls and my little bat. And the bat is from the store Pastel Forest Dreams on Etsy. On the second bookshelf, I have more dolls and more books, but it's mostly favorites from my notebook collection and some romance novels. Anybody else a Lisa Kleypas fan? And that's it for the bedroom so far. I'd like to add more art to the walls and find another nice deep red rug to put under the dresser. I'd also like to find a nice grandfather clock, but all things in good time. I'm very happy with the simple, clean look of the room for now, but I will be adding things just pretty slowly. If you've made it this far, it is time for the update of the living room. So the piece I was most excited to find was this antique phone. When I tell you I almost died when I saw this, the family before had taken very, very good care of it. They refurbished it and everything, and I promised that I would do the same. I also added 2 giant vases near my collection display, and I filled them with flowers from the dollar store, and they really do brighten up the whole area. My carousel horse collection has grown and will soon be expanding to a second set of shelves, which is super exciting. And my Fabergé egg collection has grown slightly, but now we're beginning to fancy these decorative plates, so I think another collection will be starting soon. Along with a phone, that same family also owned this gingerbread clock that's over 100 years old, and it still works. This chair I purchased 2 days ago for only $25 at an antique shop. The fabric is in great shape, and the chair is actually pretty comfortable. It adds the perfect touch to my desk and actually gives me motivation to get work done. And here is that third lamp I was gifted, along with a statue that I found of Artemis, as well as the 3 Graces. I was also given a Victorian-style writing desk, which is currently just being used as a table until I find a nice typewriter to transform the area with. All things in good time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying this decorating process of mine. I know that I've been enjoying it. I know that I said that we were going to go through my kitchen and my bathroom. However, both of those places are currently going through some form of construction. Like there's things happening all over the place. So they are not ready to be seen, but that tour is coming. But for now, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on social media, check out my Etsy store, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.